Look at us. We're the favorites now in the Big Ten West. I get it. It's not a great division. Only one loss this season for Brett Bielema's team, and they're 7.5-point favorites at Nebraska.
And rightfully so. I mean, look, this team can run the rock. Chase Brown is the best running back, arguably, statistically speaking, in the Power 5. He's been special this year. Tommy DeVito, the transfer quarterback, has stepped up when called upon. Isaiah Williams is a playmaker on the outside. And this defense is stingy for Illinois. So there's no doubt they should be favored in this one, though. But something tells me Nebraska is going to be able to hang around. Casey Thompson can allow things to be competitive at times in games. I'm not saying by any means Nebraska can pull off the upset at home, but these guys are playing with a bit of pride. I do think they'll be able to hang around in this one because of some of their big playability. Guys like Trey Palmer who can stretch the field vertically and be able to challenge that Illinois defense. But bottom line is, it's just a bad matchup. I mean, Illinois, we talk about Chase Brown. Nebraska gave up 217 yards to Purdue. Purdue doesn't even try to run the football, let alone giving that much production up to them. So Illinois wins this one. I'm going to take the 7.5 points, though. The hook's kind of getting me here. So I think Nebraska can keep it close.
I'm with you. Like, who do you trust in the Big Ten West? I guess it's Illinois. At some point, you have to start saying maybe they're a good football team, but they don't win impressively. That's for sure. And to ask them to do it on a road show here in Lincoln, where it's going to be yet another sellout for that sea of red, I think Nebraska, they've been still fighting here with the interim coach, Mickey Joseph, fighting for that opportunity. They're still kind of clawing their way. I still have, the nightmare fuel that was the Iowa-Illinois game, that 9-6 just masterpiece that was put on display by those two teams. I don't know if Illinois is going to be able to put up, any kind of offense where they just blow out an opponent. And even I would say in this division, a blowout would be considered 10 points. I think it'll be a touchdown or less, so I'm with you. I'll go ahead and take Nebraska in the 7.5.
The one thing about Illinois, too, is that their defense is ranked, I believe, the number one pass defense in the Big Ten. The interesting thing about that is if you look at their schedule, the best pass offense they've faced is Indiana this whole season. They're ranked 44th nationally. So I do think Nebraska will be able to test them a little bit, too, down the field.
Yeah, you don't see many great passing attacks in the Big Ten West unless you face Purdue, or this week, maybe Nebraska. All right, we're going to pick Iowa Northwestern now, and the total is, you're just kidding, we're not going to pick that one. 31.5 the total for that
under.
game.
Pick the under.
It is,
under. Pick the under.
That's going to be a record if it stays that way, by the way. A lot of agreement. Look at this. Wow. Both guys on Penn State, both guys on Michigan, both guys on Nebraska, and it's locked unity there for Michigan and the over 54.5 against Sparty.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.